So I would describe myself as dope.
Oh, I don't think so. As a dope, yeah.
If
as a
I
total
was
fucking
using,
as a dope.
if you had to describe yourself using a word, I'm dope. I'm a
No,
dope.
no, no.
I'm
You are a dope. You are a dope. That's 2 words. You're a dope.
I am.
You're not.
No,
like,
there's no.
No. I.
You're a rapist.
Delicious.
Delicious
Like that's
rapist.
the word. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm delicious. Well, I'm rapeable. I'm like what you want to fuck so badly.
No, I don't think
that you go sans perme.
I don't think you know what
Yeah,
fuck means.
yeah.
I'm fairly certain you don't know what fuck means.
Yeah. Where we bake something together.
So we agree that I'm dope.
No, we don't agree that you're dope.
You're listening to Walking the Room.
You're a fucking cunt.
Now, this is Walking the Room. I'm Dave Anthony. You're Greg
Cole
Barrett.
Porter.
You're Cole Porter. We are America's premier pod cuddle.
We are the and by premier you mean only.
Gentlemen of the cuddle.
You know what the thing is that like a lot of people make podcasts.
Yeah.
We don't.
No.
If you've listened to this, this is not a podcast.
No.
What this is an emotional grabbing and pulling in and then holding. It's
And
pod
never,
cuddle.
ever letting go.
Never letting go because of the fear that we have that once we let you go, we have nothing, which is kind of the truth. It's kind of the fucking truth. Without the people that listen to this show, you and I are in really bad shape. Like, who would go to your taping on January 25th? Who would go? No one.
We
Fucking
don't
no.
even know.
Heather?
We don't even
Posehn?
know if she'll go.
We don't know.
You think Posehn will go? I don't think Posehn will go.
He might go.
Hopefully his wife will go because
She's your manager.
she's my manager.
Yeah, it'd be good if she showed up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think without this, I have a happier, freer life.
No.
I'm
No, first off, without this, you have no friend.
I don't have the
You don't have a
burden
friend?
of you.
No. What I am is I'm in the win column in your life.
There's
like when you make
no-
that list and you put the fucking things that you have that are awesome, I'm over in Winsville.
I would say
Well,
the
2 tickets to Winsville. How are you?
really big regrets I would have in life are
2 tickets to Winsville.
when Bob Odenkirk told me he was doing a sketch show and he asked me to submit. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then I turned around and thought sketch shows are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then that turned into Mr. Show.
That was a good job.
And then the second one is coming over here and saying, do you want to do a podcast?
I don't understand.
Just regrets in life.
Like that you're happy about.
And the time I
You regret the idea that what if you
fucked
hadn't
that
done this.
transsexual prostitute in Bangkok. Mm-hmm. Without a condom.
Good night,
God,
everybody. Thanks for
damn
coming.
it.
We're on fire.
Okay, so
I can already tell we're going to redo this segment.
So listen. So did you hear about the Olympic runner from the 90s who was very, very popular and famous in running circles? And, you know, with America, she did a Nike campaign and she was very big deal. She
Flojo?
No. She still has a contract with Disney to do stuff.
Uh-huh.
She has like a very successful real estate business up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And apparently makes her and her husband make like $600,000 a year. She does speaking tours. She works with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame somehow, doing something with kids.
Yeah.
She yesterday was just outed for being a prostitute.
I'm sorry. Hang on. You have 2 stories. Because she has... I'm sorry.
Her name is Susie Faber Hamilton. And
Oh, yeah. I remember
So you
Susie
know
Faber
her?
Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yesterday, it came out that she's been working as a prostitute for a year, an escort, a high $600 an hour kind of deal.
Is that a lot of money?
6,000 for 24 hours. So you can. I don't know why you'd want a 24-hour.
It's $600 an hour.
Yeah.
But then she knocks some shit off that.
No, you get a deal. If you go 24 hours,
so you get a whole wow.
Well, I think the deal is like how many times
it really drops off.
How many times can you fuck in 24 hours?
So right. Okay. So
you're not going to do more than 10, right?
Well, let's look at it this way. If you buy an hour from her, which is probably what she does most,
I would assume,
does hours.
Yeah.
So she's saying a fuck is worth $600.
Yeah.
But so she figures you'll fuck her 4 times in a 24-hour period. That's basically what you're buying is 4 fucks.
No, it's 6,000. That's 10
No.
times 600.
I thought it was 2,400.
No, I said 6,000.
I don't know numbers very well.
Hours.
Use some letters that I
There's
understand.
24 hours in a day, so that's probably what you were confused by.
$24,000.
So you were confused by
so
24.
it's $24,000.
No, I know.
Fuck her.
Math is super hard.
How many times do you get to fuck her for
78.
$24,000? What holes do you get to use when you fuck her 24,000?
You get to use them. You get to make new ones.
So she's like going out with Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Where you can just make your own hole.
At this point, she's got like 19 vaginas all over her body.
Oh my God! Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
crickets. So crickets has a job. Wait a minute. Now I have this need to.
Isn't it crazy?
So
I read this morning and I spent like an hour.
What's her name? Larry Hamilton.
Susie Faber Hamilton.
Uh-huh.
So basically, what happened was, she wasn't just doing this. Like she was going under another name, Kelly something, and she would fly in to like do a gig for Disney.
Sure.
In Orange
a fucking
County.
gig?
No.
How much
She's
did
not
they
fucking
pay
at Disney.
her?
Although she did some crazy shit with Mickey
So
on one
did
of the
she
rides.
fuck Mickey?
She fucked Mickey on one of the rides, but that was totally separate. Mickey loves anal. People don't know that.
He loves.
But it's in her online journal.
Oh, is it in her?
So she would have like a Disney appearance
Sure.
on like September 1st.
Yeah.
And then she would book out the 2 days before as a prostitute, like working in Orange County. So she'd be banging dudes for 2 days, and then she'd go do her Disney gig. And then she'd go back to her successful business, real estate business. Like it's also, it like none of it, my brain can't like put any of it together.
But it sounds very tidy.
It was very tidy. It was here's the
How
thing
did she
though.
get? Well, what happened? Okay.
So she is an ex-runner, right?
Yeah. So she's fit.
Kind of we're just telling you in different places. I was thinking of the mental stuff. Yeah, no, she's fit.
Is there a picture of her? Because I can't seem to get my internet to work. She hot?
She's very attractive.
But how old is she now?
She's 44.
Okay.
But the pictures of her, like, you know, she's got like a
44 's young.
athletic body. She still runs
I'm into it.
marathons and everything.
Oh, she does. Now, does she fuck during a marathon?
Yeah. She'll
Or does she
stop.
marathon fuck? That's what the 24 hours is for.
Yes.
26 hours.
She will.
What is she? How much does she charge for a 26-hour marathon fuck?
Oh, the 26M?
Yeah.
26M.
I'm
goes
going to do a
for
26
$9,000.
Uh-huh. How does she fuck for a 10K?
So she
Okay.
basically doing this, and she was traveling all over the country, mostly in Vegas. She was doing it through an escort service. But she's a runner, right? And she used to be
Yeah.
a very famous runner, and that's all about adrenaline.
Right.
So she's like an adrenaline junkie, I would assume.
Okay.
So I think
So she fucks really fast.
So I think
She fucks like a hummingbird.
So I think
This bitch fucks like a hummingbird.
She's got a hummingbird
She
pussy.
likes the adrenaline rush of doing something illegal.
I think that's what it is. I mean, that's the only thing
How
my
did they
brain.
catch
That's
her?
the only
What
thing my
happened?
brain can put together. Or she just likes to fuck dudes she doesn't know who could be super gross.
For cash.
Yeah,
Well, but when you're talking about dudes that can afford a $6,000.
600. You can,
How much? So that's 10 fucks a night.
No, but I think dudes who dig. I think dudes. They're
that'd be
called. They're
60
apparently
tags,
called
yeah.
hobbyists. That's what it said in the article. So they're called hobbyists, and the prostitutes are called providers. That's the lingo in the world.
Well, how come that
Like,
guy's a
this is
hobbyist as opposed to a John?
That's what they call, because I think that they're like trying to make it seem like nicer. Like, oh, it's a hobby. What's your hobby? I pay women to fuck them. Okay, that's not like getting train sets. No, I fuck my train
God,
sets.
if they had that at hobby stores, they'd probably still be in business. Holy shit. I mean,
Aisle 9.
holy
Just
fuck.
go down there.
What's your hobby? Put your dick, no, you can't take your dick out now. You can do it when you get home. Build a whore. You could go to Build a Whore and get yourself a hobby cunt. I just said hobby cunt.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's actually the name of the product, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it was actually sold at Toys R Us for a couple of years.
If we keep this up, we're gonna have our own toy store.
Yeah. Oh, I
Right?
would. Yeah, the hobby cunt.
Hobby cunt.
So
It'll be right next to neck trauma Tommy.
So she's fucking dudes,
Right.
Right, for cash, $600, and I would say, I think. So there's like, did you know there's review sites? That was the crazy thing about this. This is all on the Smoking Gun. There's a really long article about it.
Uh-huh.
So there's review sites. So dudes who are super into prostitutes,
Right. Well, because it's a hobby.
can go and read, like, you pay a fee, you go
and they
to
tell
be
you
a part of this site, and then it'll tell you like, oh yeah, so then I put it in this hole and I did that and I did that and they
Does
rank
it go like that, or do they go, look, her anal is but she gives a good blow.
I'm sure,
like
I don't know, but I'm sure it's all like you can give like ratings for everything, because she's ranked the number 3 prostitute in Vegas.
Wait a minute.
She's the 3 rank. She's in the 3 hole, baby.
She's in the 3 hole?
Which is
so what do
she's
they think?
basically an Olympic prostitute. Like, she's at the top of her game.
Yeah,
if
dude.
you're in Vegas and you're the number 3
She's not
rank,
number
you're
1, though.
fucking,
So
you're on it.
I don't understand how. Okay,
Yeah.
but in Vegas this is legal.
No. It's legal in like brothels, but you can't be like a
You can't
escort.
freelance work.
No, everywhere she's done it is illegal, and that could come back to haunt her.
Well, it seems like it would be haunting her today.
Well, yeah, this
seems about
the
as haunted
public
as it
outing-
gets.
Well, that's the crazy thing. If you read the article, okay, so basically, how she got caught was, I guess
Was one of the hobbyists a cop?
No, but did I tell you she's married with a kid?
No.
She's married and she's got a 7-year-old.
Sure.
So that kid's gonna have a great time at school.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. And also, how's Dad doing?
Okay, so Dad is she said when she talked to the reporter, she did talk to a reporter, she said that Dad did not like it.
Oh,
Dad was not into his wife being a whore.
Uh-huh.
Which is weird.
yeah.
I mean, he's a little closed-minded.
I mean, look, open yourself up to
Yeah,
what
what
people. Why
fucking-
can't you let your wife have what she wants?
Why can't she fuck guys for money all over the
Or
country?
for hobbyists.
Or hobbyists.
Or lobbyists.
Or lobbyists.
Yeah.
I'm sure that some of the hobbyists were lobbyists.
I don't doubt it.
So, so basically what she was doing, and this is where I get into the adrenaline thing. So she would fuck guys, and then some of them she would tell who she was. So she would say that she was Susie Favor Hamilton, like, because she had an alias as a prostitute provider.
Right.
So she would say who she was, and some of them knew, and she would also tell them all about her business up in Madison and all that shit.
Now,
So it
wait.
was like
When you say
she
her
was-
business, are you talking about her business or like her business?
No,
like
they
she
had
would
already
tell-
been.
she
They had
would-
already
she would-
been in her business.
Like, but yeah, because it'd be weird afterwards. Go, by the way, you gotta check out my pussy, and then you'd be like, "Bitch, I just fucked your pussy." I don't know why he's talking to her with that language. He doesn't have to be that mean.
And then she would
But
wink
she's
and
like,
say,
"Baby, I gotta
"Call
tell
it
you
my
about my
business."
business. Here's my business.
Can you-
I'm Susie Favor Hamilton.
Can you put your dick in my business? So she was telling some dudes, which basically means like she was living on that edge of kind of wanting, see how far she could take it, and if she would get caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was, I don't fathom why anyone else would do it. Like, I guess there's some people that just want to be fucked by a bunch of strange dudes and upset their husband.
Well, now I'm finding out here because this is just now I'm on the internet, and it says right here that she's now decided she's blamed.
A John. Oh, excuse me, a hobbyist. Right?
No. She said depression on her.
Oh yeah, well people get sad and then they fuck
And then
dudes
they
for
fuck
money.
people for money.
I remember
It's,
the last time
you know-
I got sad, I had a favorite mug. and I dropped it and it broke and it was one of a kind. It was a Froggy mug, and I must have blown like 19 guys in Griffith Park that night. I mean, that's just how it works.
And it's weird because it doesn't really cure the depression. But while it's happening, you feel okay. It's no different than having a shot. Yeah.
So she was telling dudes, and then one of them clearly.
Sometimes because of where we are in our career, I'll listen to this podcast while blowing a dude because I know how
Oh,
depressed
yeah.
it'll make me because I know how bad this
No,
is.
and I
So I'll just
appreciate it
be
every
like-
time you blow me. I do appreciate it, but
I know it's weird that I have to call you a dude since I know
Yeah.
you, but it's also fun when we play Griffith Park in the backyard.
I love playing Griffith Park. So, okay, so then she gets confronted by this reporter from the smoking gun.
Yeah.
And she just sits down on a bench in Vegas on the street and talks to him about it.
Right.
And does blame it on depression. Said she
Right.
had postpartum and then decided to fuck guys for money. It's all so, like, none of it pieces together in a way that you go, I get it. Also,
Were you hoping to get it?
I was at some point hoping to go, okay, I see. Because when I first heard it, I was like, fuck, she must have been down on her luck. Like, she needed money.
Like when you see Pretty Woman, like when she tells the story, like you get her story.
Well, that's
like,
a great documentary.
You get the story. That's a prostitute, we understand.
Yeah.
She was down on her luck.
Yeah.
She looked like Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
She couldn't get any work.
Yeah.
She's friends with Laura Giancarlo.
Sure, whatever.
And then she just goes to Blowtown, right?
Sure.
She just does it.
I mean, I assume I've never seen it. It's not a movie that I'm going to sit down and ever in my life go, I think I want to watch Pretty Woman. It also should be called Whore Woman or Prostitute Woman. So anyway.
That seems judgmental.
It is. Well, that's the other thing. Like I'm sort of more mad at the smoking gun for doing this to her. Like, if she wants to live her life and be a prostitute, who gives a fuck?
No one.
Right?
Well,
I mean, it's weird. Her
I'll
husband
tell you,
and her kid.
She gives a fuck out, but you got to pay for it. She gives a lot of fuck. And it sounds like she gives nothing but fuck, dude. She puts that fuck in a bucket and hands it to you over the fence.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think any of that is actually part of it.
You put it in a bucket.
You're a terrible You're a terrible hobbyist.
Yeah. No, my hobby includes buckets and fucking it. Fuck it buckets. That's how you do it. You don't know a lot about fucking.
I don't know a lot about fucking.
Yeah. You do it in a bucket.
You what?
You get it in a bucket. You get it in a bucket and you put it over a fence.
Okay.
That's how you do it. I saw
I'm
that.
I'm amazed you have kids.
No, I saw that on Home Improvement.
So, I like the judgment thing is like, I don't give a shit if you're a prostitute. No. To me, it's more like, what the fuck did this woman just do to her? Like, she fucked her life. Like, she's going to lose all those sponsorship deals, things she had going on.
Yeah.
Her real estate business, I would imagine, will probably fall apart.
I don't know. There's porn stars around here that are in real estate. Like,
it's
I
not
don't think people
Madison,
care.
though.
I know, but she can move out of here.
She might pick up business. A lot of dudes who get divorced and like, I'm selling the house.
I don't think anybody gives a shit what you're
fucking.
I really don't think people give a shit what your real estate agent.
Really?
Yes. I don't give a shit if my real estate agent was in porn.
Your real estate agent is a meth dealer.
Our real estate agent was a record executive. That's how we met him.
But aren't there a lot of record executive real estate agents now?
There are now.
So to me, I was reading it going, so she's never been, but the smoking gun was always something that is like people who got busted doing shit, like you've been arrested.
Right.
And so now they're literally going after a person to basically get them arrested. Like, there's no crime that happened, really.
Oh, she didn't get arrested.
She didn't get arrested. They just, the smoking gun somehow found out about her and then ruined her life. So the website has destroyed, I mean, sure, her actions did, and maybe someone would have found out about it at some point, but this fucking piece of shit of a website, like, who gives a shit if she's a prostitute? Let her, if she gets arrested, that's a different thing. I don't know. It's just all very...
hits they're getting right now, though?
Oh, my God. It's probably the biggest story they've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, that's today. Like, that's all this world is like, how can I get eyeballs on my site so I can sell some fucking ads? Like, it's groveling in the dirt and going, hey, look, we fucked this person's life up. But, dude, the hits we're getting, bro.
The hits were amazing.
Yeah, I mean, when we finally, hopefully we can turn Smoking Gun into a show, just like fucking TMZ, dude. And we can make some lowbrow bullshit that fucking preys on the weak.
So here's the other thing. I don't get prostitution on a level of like to me it would just be weird. Like super fucking weird to give a woman money and then fuck her.
But what if you gave her a hat? Now, there are dudes probably listening to this who probably also listen to Adam Carolla, and they're saying, well, fuck, dude, take a bitch out for dinner, you're doing the same thing.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No,
you're
dude,
actually talking to each other and you're having a meal.
No, dude.
Nope.
You fucking put your money, you put your money in, you're investing money in there.
No.
Yeah. You should get a little payoff at the end,
no.
bro.
God,
yeah,
I hate you doing that guy.
I know, and I hate that guy.
That guy.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, that guy's awful.
I hate that guy.
It's not the same thing. Right? Is it?
No, it's not. You know what's so funny? I just had a meeting for a show
To be a
where
prostitute?
where they're doing a show about guys that, you know, hey man, would you a gun? They were like, are you a gun guy? Are you this guy? I go, dude, none of those guys. I'm a guy that all those guys hate.
Yeah.
And the guy was I think it was kind of cool because I didn't try because my manager was like, just be the more jockish version of yourself. And I'm like, no. I was like, dude, I know where to pick up a sweater. I don't give a shit about sports. I played them in college, but I was happier to be in the theater department. Truly. You want to talk about lamps? Let's go after this.
I guess I'm just not one of those guys, and I don't understand them. Just like they don't understand me. Like, there's a bunch of guys like, what do you mean you've never been to a prostitute? I was with a guy who lost his virginity to a prostitute in high school. We drove to San Francisco. He picked one out on the street. We let him out of the car. He went up. She washed his dick. She fucked him. She washed his dick in the sink.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you know.
Tall.
That's when you know
I would have to get on the
she,
sink to get my dick in it.
She got a towel.
And then I'd have to bend down. My thighs actually aren't. I don't have.
She got a towel.
With the length I'm working with, she should have just. I should lay on the floor. She should take up that bucket that I talk about, fill it full of water, and pour it on top of me. That's what a fucking is.
Really, that's what you're talking about, instead of the fact that washing a dick doesn't stop AIDS or gonorrhea or anything else. There's nothing you get from washing a dick.
Well,
washing a dick. I mean, it might get rid of the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're still fucking a guy without a condom.
It's just like surgery.
The prostitutes I go to pour bleach and hot water on my dick.
Oh my God. The prostitutes I go to have bleach and hot water coming out of their vaginas. So, and actually that might just be my sink. I might be fucking my sink. I have very little understanding of the human body, sexual relations, or people.
I'm actually pitching that as a companion piece to girls.
Oh my God. On an all-new sink. Hot bleach sink. God damn it. Oh, I feel like after this segment, I really, really, really want Japanese hard candy girl to give us a couple of candies.
Oh, Japanese hard candy girl.
I love her. We'll be right back.
Hey, listen to this.
We did a live one 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And so we had Jonah Ray
and Amy Mann on.
It was good.
It was a good show. And thanks to the people who showed up, because we did not have that many tickets sold.
No.
And it turned out we had a nice group of people there. Like, we had a solid
fucking
amount of people
great.
there. And it went great. It was
I'm telling you now, as this thing continues, and I know I've said this stuff before, we have exceptional fans. We have an incredible, if there's 15 of you in a room, it sounds like there's 17. And that, you can't say that about a lot of other people, but 2 of you laugh for 2. The point is...
A lot of you have murder eyes, but that's a different story.
Yeah. And some of you seem like it's your last night on Earth, but it is fucking on. And you know that we get complimented all the time on how great our fans are, and you guys fucking bought merchandise. And we're so fucking flattered. Also, we're going to say the Reigning Monarchs have raised at this moment today, we've raised $15,550. We're $5,550 over what we're meant to raise, even though we were told we didn't raise enough. We're going for 25. But the point is this. I just was watching with the girls that thing you do, and at the end there's a scene in a recording studio, and I went, motherfucker, I'm going to get to play in a recording studio because of you guys, and I can't fucking believe it. Instead of doing it the way we've done it before, which is in people's garages and hallways. So it's going to be fucking awesome, and I'm really grateful. We're still going until January. If you want to share it with somebody, if you've already contributed, pass it along. The more money we have, the more opportunity we have to come to your town. That's what we're trying to make happen. We're going to do a West Coast tour and an East Coast tour and a Midwest tour. We'd love to add the Southwest to that. Each one of those will be about 7 dates. So we're trying to make that happen. It's all being talked about now. So that's you guys. And then we got Dave's
recording of my album on the 25th of January. Greg is saying I should do 2 shows that night. So I'm going to look into that. And then February 2nd.
Well, I figure if it's going to be your last show ever, you should do 2 of them. Yeah. That's it, right? You're going to make a record and quit?
Well, fuck. Why would I keep
That's
going?
how I would do it.
Why would I keep going?
Right.
You cannot do better than the. I hear you.
You'll
than
never
the material
be able
I've
to
created.
follow.
You can't
That's
do
right.
better. You can't
Yeah.
do better than what I have.
Yeah. You will have made the greatest comedy record of all time, and then who will be able to follow it?
Right.
And you certainly don't want to try.
Yeah.
So
No.
what happens after that?
I'm gonna lay down on the side of the stage and just wait until I die and decompose. Like I'm gonna walk off stage and I'm gonna lay face down.
Well, that's
and
what
I'm never
happened-
gonna
that's
move.
What happened to Comedy
again.
Bang Bang? That's what happened to Comedy Bang Bang.
Shit.
Oh, Comedy BB.
I just won. So this is very funny, but my friend Chip Chinnery has a website called Chip's Money Tips, which actually has some really good tips. He kind of saved my ass with SAG health insurance this coming.
No, he's
time.
a good guy. He's a guy you can actually trust, and he
and
basically even those guys. There have been guys like this before, but they're people that tell you how to get money, how to be able to save money,
Yeah.
how to use coupon. Like he's really good at like stretching your dollar. Thank God I've never spent any time with him.
No, he doesn't like you. So.
He
so
loves
if you go
me.
to his site, he's always got these things that you can do or things that are like happening that you can make. Like one time he was like, if you go buy these American Express gift cards right now, you can get $50 ones for $25. So it's just like, oh, you get an extra fucking $25. You can buy 4, and you make $100. Just shit like that, where you're like, oh, I can get a little bit of extra money right now. So Chip's Money Tips. Anyway, he was doing this raffle for an iPad mini, and I kept fucking bugging him and going, just fucking give me the iPad. Just fucking give it to me. I go to your site all the time.
Right.
Give it to me. And then I just got an email that I was one of the guys that won. So
Here's the thing.
throw a little something back to Chip's Money Tips. Go check it out.
Yeah. Or here's the other thing: if you badger somebody enough and you're scary enough, like Dave,
Yep.
someone will just give you something to get off their back. So congratulations.
He's
a good egg.
little bit murdery. Would you say I'm a little bit murdery?
Yeah.
What?
We gotta. Yeah, you're a little bit. Amy Joe Boyle gave us some. You are a little murderer. Yeah, you're
Am I a
murdery.
little rapey?
Here's the thing. You on Twitter arguing about gun control makes it seem as though someone's going to get shot.
Right.
So you're like, yeah, you're murdery.
Well, I was a little emotional.
Well, I mean, I think
When kids are getting hurt, all bets
a
are
lot of
off.
people
Your
are very
little
emotional.
arguments can go fuck themselves.
My argument.
Here's the deal.
What do you mean?
If kids get killed, it's the most horrific thing you can ever think of. They go to places supposed to be safe, and you're like a gun guy. Just shut the fuck up and go away for a week. Let us rant. Let us freak out. Let the people on the other side spaz out for a few days, and then you can come back.
Here's the thing,
but
though,
shut the fuck up
if
for a
you
little
know
bit.
anything about human nature, you
I know.
understand that what those people are doing is panicking.
Yep.
Because they know change is coming.
Yeah, change is coming.
And so they're upset and they're trying to protect what they have.
Yeah. I get
made
that.
I made a fucking Dave Anthony light joke where I was like, gun thing really working out. And I had fucking Second Amendment douche trolls up my ass. I was like, bro.
It's not working.
I said, look, the joke I made actually was this. I also said, I don't think the founding fathers saw. This was after the ones in Portland.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think the founding fathers saw food courts coming either.
Yeah.
And this guy went fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you a defender of the food court? What the fuck, douchebag? And then he said some other horse shit, and I said, no, dude. You need an AK for when shit gets hinky at the fucking Panda Express. Like, I get it. You made your point.
Yeah.
We should be able to defend ourselves against fucking... You know when that dude offers you chicken?
Yeah.
You don't know what's in that chicken.
No.
Gun a motherfucker
Take him
down.
out.
Take that motherfucker
You know what's funny?
out.
That
And you know
just
what I need?
happened in Florida.
I need hundreds of clips. I need to be able to shoot
Hundreds.
thousands and thousands of times.
I mean, the argument is that it's in the Constitution and it's legal and they should be able to do it. And the counter argument is that when the Constitution was drawn up, black people were 3/5 of human beings. So it can change. It's actually something you can erase shit and change it.
Yeah.
And move stuff around for the modern day. Whatever it is, I know we have gun people who listen, and that's great.
I'm not against...
I'm not against gun ownership. Here's the deal. Flat out, just straight up. Shit needs to change. It's not working.
Right.
If guys are going into schools and killing kids, it's not working. There's got to be change.
Right.
So why don't you figure it out since you guys get to write all the fucking laws and I'm sorry, but the people who are pro-gun, you basically got heaven almost right now, except for people can't carry guns into fucking churches and schools. You got everything you want, and it's not working. So something's got to change. That's
Got to change.
Something's got to change.
It's got to change.
It's got. I'm sorry, when kids are being killed. I mean, look at Chicago. Chicago is like a death zone for kids. Every fucking day kids get killed. It's unfucking believable. The number of children that get killed in Chicago. It's just got to fucking change. But I'm sorry. And we don't talk about this shit very often, but
No, because but look, here's the thing. We both have kids. We both have kids in that fucking in that age range.
Yeah.
We both have an understanding of what the terror would be like.
Oh my God.
And
Could you
look,
imagine
but
having to talk to
also
your
people
kid?
without kids get it. Like they're just fucking human beings. People get it when they think about the terror of somebody being shot up at a fucking food court. Look, the point is that it's not a simple answer.
No, it's not.
Solution.
It's not.
That's not what he's talking about.
And no one's
But
talking
when
about banning guns, taking your guns away. There's
No,
just,
look,
it just
there
has
are,
to change.
Look, there are places in this country where people do need to protect themselves. I get
Yeah.
that. And you should have a gun.
Like food courts.
But you don't. Have you been to Panda Express lately? They come at you with that fucking orange. Look, a chick I don't know
Yeah.
holding a fucking plate full of orange chicken with toothpicks that she could fucking stab me in the eye with.
With a mascot that basically has a mask on with the black eyes.
Hi, yeah, how about that?
Murder panda.
Rat-a-tat-tat, bitch.
Yeah.
Go the fuck away. Booyah is what I say to that. Let me wet you because I don't need your bullshit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The argument, the hunting argument and all that kind of stuff, and all we're saying is, can we just take the fucking insane guns away? Look,
Yeah.
only if you hunt bees do you need... Right? Like if you're shooting,
used to have a
if you're
joke.
shooting thousands of bees out of the trees at once, maybe then you need.
I used to have a joke about, yeah, they're necessary if you want to turn a deer into a fine mist. It's just got to change. I'm just sorry.
Fine mist. Is that going to be on your album?
No, I'm not doing any. I'm only trying to do personal stuff on this album.
One, that's a good joke though.
I know, but I'll save that one for the next time. I'm going to start talking about social.
I gotta tell you something.
I'm going to start talking about socially
By the time
relevant
you
stuff
get to
the
your
next
next
album.
album, that one will be on mine.
Oh, well, yeah, you need a joke. You can have it. You need just one fucking joke. The people are begging for it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Did I tell you unpack?
I'm just actually going to call my new album a TED lecture. Now, understand too that Dave and I are podcasting just hours after the NRA came out and said,
"Oh yeah, the NRA shit this morning. We just gotta have all the teachers carry guns. What if the teachers don't want to carry guns?
Hey.
Also, if you, my favorite thing is the armed guard. If
How
you
about
have
this?
an armed guard at a school, guess who gets shot first? Like that
Yeah.
doesn't.
No, and they had him- they had him-
like a guy got fired from the TSA.
They had him
Who
at
are you getting?
Columbine. This is the same bullshit overreaction that we had about the airplanes. We're going to have armed guards on all the airplanes. It's just a horseshit thing. Here's the other thing, motherfucker. Teachers go crazy too, you stupid son of a bitch. Do you know that?
imagine a
Do you know that?
teacher-
I watched a
teachers go crazy all
fucking
the time.
I watched a substitute teacher beat a student in my school.
What?
In fucking yeah, I've told that story here before. Lank Felsen took Danny Draper and fucking slammed his head against the wall.
Yeah, but
Look,
coming.
right?
Well, I had a teacher that used to walk around and he wore a ring
Here's
in
the
fifth
thing,
grade, and he would move the ring to his knuckle and hit you on the top of the head.
Right.
What if that guy had a gun?
Right. That's the logic also of like anywhere where somebody gets shot, well, the people that work there should have had guns. Right?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a Harvard study that says more guns equals more death. So the studies have been done. There's a bunch of them. Anyway, whatever.
Have you seen how strapped they are at Panda Express these days, though, now, dude?
Do you know how many of our fans that enjoy guns right now are going insane because they can't talk back to us?
You're gonna get a lot of emails that you don't send me, and I'll get a handful of tweets saying I don't understand my Second Amendment rights, and then there'll be the judiciary argument and all that stuff. Look, I don't give a fuck. I know it's in my heart, and
it's not working.
And it's not working.
It's not working.
If that wasn't a clear enough example, I don't know what to tell.
I don't know what to say. If nothing changes, I will say this: if there aren't changes now, we're completely fucked. Straight up.
I mean, there's
Straight up.
Australia changed.
Yep. Australia had this and they changed.
Scotland.
Yeah. Somalia.
But that was Scotland was a haggis incident, but it still was.
Oh, the Great Haggis Killing of
Yeah.
1997.
Yeah, they just don't have as much haggis anymore.
They don't, but it's also doesn't. It's because it's not. It's like gross.
Well, you also have to regulate. Now you regulate it.
You regulate haggis.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our gun portion. I'm sorry if you're mad at us now.
I'm not.
I don't know, man.
I don't think if you listened, I don't think if you are surprised by us. If you're listening to this and you're surprised by us,
No,
you're
we're
not.
a couple of Hollywood liberals.
Yeah. Oh my God. No. Look. I've been fucking a Benetton shoe the whole time we're doing this. Like I couldn't be any more left.
What
does that even mean?
That doesn't even
Just
mean
some words
anything.
I like.
You're basically the male Barbra Streisand.
Dude, if you would, for the rest of this podcast, call me Babs, I'd be super happy with that.
Have you ever had a gun pointed at you?
How happy will you be to jump into a car with Seth Rogen and Barbra Streisand this winter and drive across
Did you
the
see
country?
my tweet?
Taking a guilt trip. I didn't.
How is that not classified as a horror film?
Holy shit.
Have you ever had a gun pointed
We
at
should
you?
probably have some film laws too. Now I think
Yeah,
about it.
definitely
You can't-
film laws.
You just
Oh,
can't come
fuck
and
yeah.
unload
Oh, my
some of
God.
these
You know how many-
movies all over people.
You know how many kids are being hurt by film laws?
Oh my God.
Without film laws? So, have you ever had a gun pointed at you?
Have you ever had a gun pointed at me?
Yeah.
I was at camp and we shot rifles at Tamarack. Yeah, it was not
How
Tamarack
old?
Camp Cantaloupe.
It'd be weird if you say you were 42. How old were you?
It was I was 10.
And someone pointed one at you?
There was a kid who was just on the range,
Yeah.
and then he just swung it around at everybody and stood there for a while, and it was right at my head.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, but
Did
not-
he have that look in his eye like he was thinking about it?
No, he literally didn't know where he was or what he was doing.
Oh,
He was
okay.
just like so. But it was briefly pointed out. I have, but no. Has anyone taken a gun out and pointed it at me? No, that's never happened. But the other day when the cops came here, remember I told you the cops were looking for somebody, and they came in the backyard and they were looking behind the house where Angelo lives.
Yeah.
The guy pulled his piece out and fucking did it. And it just seeing him unsnap his thing, pull the gun out, go around the corner with it, was enough to make me go fuck. Like they scare the shit out of me.
Did I ever tell you about the shooting I saw on Haight Street?
No.
I think I might have talked about this, but there was so I lived on Haight Street with Vernon Chapman, the creator of
Wonder Shows.
Wonder Shows, and we were just like starting out as comics, and there was a street fair on Haight Street, and we had the basement apartment, so we could just look out the window and see the street, you know, and these guys got into a fight, and one guy picked up a chair and threw it at the other guy as the other guy pulled out a gun.
Oh my God. And
So
shot him?
It shot at him, but didn't hit him.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was inside I was inside, I told the story here before too. I was inside the school making a set for a Christmas show when True was at a preschool out on Fulton. And we heard pap, 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 pap. And went out on the street, and there was a dude laying on the ground who had been.
It was John Lennon.
He had been. A guy rode by and shot him.
A drive-by.
He drive by, and he'd been shot 7 times.
Yeah.
And lived because he literally got shot like in his hand, in his shoulder. Like they shot him, but no place where he would even bleed to death. So he was
Yeah.
just screaming, laying on the ground. But it was fucking awful.
Yeah,
It's
no,
awful.
it's
just terrorizing and awful. And
I feel like getting shot is really bad.
yeah,
Like that's I think getting shot is a bad thing.
yeah, I'm
I'm just
against
gonna
it.
put that out there.
Yeah.
Like if I had a choice of being shot and not being shot, I'd rather not be shot.
Well, you're not very Johnny Knoxville.
So he's still in movies. They're still putting him in movies. So have you ever held a gun?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
Besides that one time when you were 10.
Well, then I was at camp all summer, so we shot all kinds of guns.
What the fuck camp was this? Was it
Target practice.
it wasn't like a terrorist camp in
like,
Afghanistan?
I may have been at war. I'm not even positive I didn't join the army for a short time. I don't remember. I'm sure I was kicked out.
Were you in a Sri Lankan kids? Was like a kids war
Have you
situation?
seen Zero Dark 30? That movie's about me.
Okay, so Patton Oswalt, my friend Jerry Duggan, who is now writing the latest Deadpool comic books,
Yeah.
which you should buy.
I will.
With Brian
I like
Posehn.
Jerry. Oh, I love those guys.
Me and Patton and Jerry were like, should we get a gun? Like before we had our kids, like we're all having kids at the same time. We were thinking about it. So we just went to a training course to see what it was like.
To have a gun.
Yeah, and to take the training the training course and like
Learn how
learn
to
shit
shoot.
about
Right.
guns.
Well, that's basically what. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So we did it in Burbank, and I think it was. I think there was some sort of social unrest going on. We were worried about something happening. I don't remember what it was. So, so we go, and the dude teaching the class just keeps talking about how Obama wants to take away your guns, and how Hollywood liberals want to like all this shit. And we wanted to be like, dude, we're in a gun class. We're Hollywood liberals.
Yeah. Where do you think this is?
What do you think? So anywhere?
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, we each picked a gun. I think I picked a Beretta. I mean, because I like the show, right?
Yeah.
And that guy.
It's a bad idea.
Killed somebody,
it's a bad.
and he's a
yeah.
really great guy, and he had some sort of white parrot, also known as a cockatoo, and so I went and shot the gun, and I was like, nope.
No.
Just shooting it, I was like, no, this is just fucking weird. Like, I don't want to own one of these.
So,
and guaranteed, if I owned it, I think it would be used against me. I think I would be more effective with a bat. Honestly, much more effective with a bat. I've seen the movie Signs. I know what to do with a bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. At this camp, it was just like, this was in the 70s, and you would just guns was one of the things you would learn at camp. There's archery, and then there was the rifle range. And so it was all 22s.
And turning out
but then the
prostitutes.
Yeah, and making friendship bracelets. So we this guy who was our instructor then one day brought some handguns, and he brought a Magnum, and he was just firing them. We weren't firing.
Yeah,
those,
because a
but he let you
Magnum would
hold
knock
them.
a kid on its ass.
No, and he was even the shotgun knocked people on their ass. It was. But all of it felt too heavy and too dark and like too
weird.
Just in my hand, I'm not
10-year-old
allowed
kid with a gun.
I'm not allowed to use the knives in the house.
No, you shouldn't be.
Or scissors.
Or avocados.
So I really cut myself with an avocado a couple of weeks ago. I just sliced my belly open. I gotta stop making shirtless avocado cookies.
Remember when you had to go to the hospital because of the peach?
I'm not good with stuff. Things are hurtful to me. But anyway, I find those things, and my buddies I grew up with, like Greg and Merriman, who he hunts, and I know guys that hunt and have shotguns and all that kind of stuff, and guys that can fire off guns. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you, love watching a gun be fired in a movie.
Oh yeah, come on.
I do.
I fucking love it, but
I
that's because it's not
see
real.
A correlation. I don't see a correlation. They were saying today that they have more violent video games in Japan than they have here, and people are way less.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with video games.
But if we could blame it on that, we can stop blaming it on the guns. We have to blame it on everything but the actual guns.
Right. You got to find a reason for everything except for that thing that's in your hand.
Think of it this way. It only is when a person has a gun that they realize what they can do with it. Just like if you've ever picked up the big kitchen knife and had that moment when you pick up the giant kitchen knife, like, I could murder everyone in this room.
No, I've never thought that. Is that go through your head?
That? You never picked up.
That's crazy.
You've never picked up the big knife and thought this motherfucker could do some damage.
No.
Ever?
No.
You never thought this is really dangerous, or somebody could use this on me? Like, you've never picked it up and thought of the potential of what could happen with it?
I really haven't. I've done that with a bat.
I'm just saying that, like, without having it, you don't possess that ability.
Right. You don't have that ability to.
Right.
I mean,
and the idea that they'll get guns or they'll make them illegal and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't think people are that motivated. Crazy people do with what they know they can get.
Yeah. And also in the heat of the moment, if you're really mad and all that's available is a knife, the person that you're attacking has a lot better chance to survive than if you pull out a shotgun.
Right. The other thing I thought was fascinating about last week, and then we'll move on, but the wild, continuous inaccuracy of the media.
Oh my
to report
God.
The story. Literally, people were telling each other it literally was a game of telephone.
Yeah.
First, the guy went in and shot his mom who worked
who
at
was
the
a
school.
teacher.
He was a student. He was a parent. Like, they just and they were just
anything,
and they were happy to say it.
Yeah.
Like, in the vaguely accurate, integrity-based world of Aaron Sorkin, where you watch the newsroom and you sort of see what they have to go through before they're actually allowed to say things on television. And you go, okay, that must be sort of the way it works in the big news world.
Not anymore, you just have to be pretty.
No, you just have to say something that keeps people watching your fucking show.
The worst thing is when they interviewed kids, those reporters, now I'm for no gun laws because those reporters, let's take them out.
That's
They're just like they should be. They're
disgusting.
They're fucking disgusting. They have no humanity left, and they should go fuck themselves.
But also, same with the
eternally.
cameraman.
They were tweeting people, "Hey, my condolences. I'm from New York Times. Can we talk?" No, my kid just died. You motherfucker! Like they're absolutely insane,
Disgusting.
and they're just horrible.
Yep.
They're just horrible fucking human beings. The reporters are horrible.
No, they're gross. But that's the world that we live in now. And that's what makes this segment of our podcast the funniest we've ever done. When we come back, Dave and I are going to just think about death and not actually speak into a microphone. We'll be right back. So, by the way, if you're listening to this...
Walking the Room.
Walking the Room. Like, if it's Monday, it's Christmas Eve. And this means that you have no family. If you're listening to this Christmas Day...
You're a Jew.
Put the gun
or
down.
a Muslim.
Or
a druid.
Get the pills
Could
away.
be a druid
go
or a
out,
druze.
Call a friend.
Or a Buddhist. Or a Himalayan.
Or Mark Maron. We know he listens. You're listening to Walk in the Room, America's premier podcast.
So Christmas is upon us. It's Friday.
It's
We're
Friday,
doing this
yeah.
because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm
Yep.
driving up north with my bad ass.
Yeah. With your
I don't know if people didn't. Yeah, so people who
Don't know.
didn't buy the one that we're going to put up, or we haven't even put up yet. I have a bruised coccyx, which is your tailbone.
Yeah.
Coccyx, which is your tailbone. It's spelled horribly. It's just a cunt of a fucking word. But basically, it's really
Is it COXIX?
it's like CCYCXX or something like that. Like it's fucking crazy.
That was the villain in the Superman.
Yes, that's exactly right.
He's the villain in the Superman.
The bad
books.
tailbone guy.
Yeah.
So it's basically so it's bruised. It's not as bad. When you get it broken, you're just fucked for like that thing can take 2 years to heal.
Yeah.
Or never can heal.
Right.
But the place it is, it's just hard to heal because it's like a terrible place to get blood to. You need blood to go there to heal.
Right.
So blood doesn't really go.
What blood wants to go down to the
I wouldn't
end
want
of
to
your
go
asshole?
near my asshole. I wouldn't. If I was blood,
Like,
I'd be up near my shoulder.
Well, no,
just checking shit out.
Look, all the blood. Look, if you're blood, you want to be in the heart. Like you want to be like,
Yeah.
I'm the fucking keeping it
Where
alive.
the shit's
blood.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, or up to the brain.
Yeah,
Swim around a
asshole
little bit.
blood
Go
is the
back to
worst blood.
When the asshole blood comes to heart, everyone's like, "Oh, great, here comes asshole
Yeah.
blood."
No wonder
Oh,
AIDS was.
fuck.
That's where AIDS came from.
The asshole. God damn it! We should tell somebody. They don't even know that. Do you have the secrets to AIDS?
No, something with monkeys and buttholes. I don't remember.
You're a great dad. Daddy,
Really,
what's
that I'm a-
AIDS? I don't
really,
know.
that
That's something to do with monkeys and buttholes.
I'm also a great medical historian. That's also one of my.
They should do a Ken Burns documentary and have you do the voiceover.
Oh my god!
And now the Ken Burns documentary
And
on
then they made
AIDS.
polio out of a shoe. What? I don't know, dude. Don't worry about it. Show some old grainy footage. Show a bunch of people in line to get a fucking serum. Doesn't matter.
Where'd syphilis come from?
Syphilis came from a tree.
Somebody diddled a monkey or an
Yeah,
elephant.
no,
Somebody.
George Washington made it with his teeth.
Oh, okay, good.
That's where he got it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, George Washington made it with his wooden teeth. Clackety clack clack clack.
Clackety clack clack. Okay, so Christmas.
So, yeah, you're gonna go.
So I have to drive 6 hours
Yeah.
with my hurt ass, which
love
is
it.
going to be a total nightmare. I found. Do you know what Icy Hot is? Do you ever use Icy
Yeah,
Hot?
I used to use it during football. all the
I
time.
love Icy Hot. Like I almost have like an addiction. I would just like to rub Icy Hot all over
it's
my
fucking-
body.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be rubbing it all over my ass. In
Yeah.
case you guys are wondering, if you wondered what happened yesterday or 2 days ago, I drove for 6 hours rubbing Icy Hot on my asshole.
Yeah. On your asshole, which is
On
not
my
actually
asshole.
where the problem is. That's the weird
Nope,
part. You
it's
just
got
put it on
nothing to do with it.
Actually, that's pretty great.
Yeah, so I love Icy Hot, and I'll be using that. But then here's the thing. I gotta go see my mom. I don't think I've ever talked about my mom.
No, very little.
She's fucking crazy.
Uh-huh.
She does not have a cell phone.
Okay.
She does not have the internet.
Okay.
She has a phone with an answer machine that's so old it's like, you've called Bobby.
But let me just say this. She also sounds like she might be happy.
Nope.
No? Because it seems like if you didn't have those things, you're the ability to be irritated.
Okay, but think about this. Who marries the Red Menace?
Well, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like someone married that
But
guy.
here's the thing. Let's be fair about the Red Menace. Like, no one's on his side. However, when you want to be, you are a very funny and charming human being. You had to get that somewhere. There must have been something to recommend, and there must have been something in your mom's gene pool where you turned out to be at least a halfway decent human being that I can be friends with.
Okay, so...
Right?
Yeah, my dad's family
I mean, before Obamacare, I
put
think
a
your
value on humor, my dad's
Right?
family.
Yeah.
So there was that. He was a fun drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I would see him having fun with people. My mom is like a dark cloud wrapped inside of an apocalypse. Like she's
Oh, my God. So your mom is Mark Maron. So that's what that's all about. That's what that's all about. Holy shit.
she's like a black goop.
That's so funny. Everybody think you and Maron are having daddy issues together. It's mommy issues for you.
Well, she's just really like all she wants to talk about is shit that's gone wrong or
Right.
stuff that's happened to people that's bad.
Yes.
And like
We know people like that.
if you're like whenever she's asking questions, it's like, so how's it going? Good. Are you working? Yeah, I'm working. Oh, you are working. Like it's all
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
weird and loaded, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
How's your debt?
Yeah.
Like, okay, just fucking stop.
You know what?
You're bumming me out.
You know, here's the interesting thing. It's too bad she doesn't have Twitter because I've realized recently now there are people. So I don't do it anymore. There was a period during my very dark depression this summer that like where I would tweet something dark. And then there's a few people that would always call. And I think vaguely delighted that I was in peril.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
did.
they call. No, not you.
Oh.
No, you would just say it. But
I just love-
you don't have. But see, here's the difference. You don't have a hidden agenda. I know how you feel. I'm talking about the everything okay?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Is it?
Is it? Because what they want to hear is it's in the
How
shit.
shitty it is.
There are those people that watch your Twitter feed, they watch your Facebook posting or whatever, and then they're like, boom, and it's weird, and I can tell you who they are and that they're going to call. And your mom seems like one of those people that like if the news isn't bad, it's not interesting.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Because then who are we going to shit on for the next hour? Or
Yes.
how are we going to talk about how bad it is or how you need to get it together, right?
And I have a horrible uncle, and that's all she wants to talk about is how horrible he's being
Right.
and all that kind of shit. And so, but the thing about it now is like, so I had the car wreck,
Yeah.
and I texted her because she has a portable cell phone that I gave her that she never turns on,
Right.
so she didn't get that. I tried to call her, I left a message,
Right.
and then she calls me the next day and goes, I haven't heard from you. What does Finn want for Christmas? Okay. So I called her again, left a message. 2 days later, I haven't heard from you. Like she can't I don't know
do it.
what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
And then I tried to call her a few times with the information about what happened, but it wasn't getting through. Like it's like trying to talk to someone from the 70s.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
There's no, like,
Yeah.
I want to just whip out my phone and shoot her an email and go, this is what fucking happened.
Right.
So now you know.
Right.
And we can talk. Because it's not easy to talk to me now with Finn and I'm fucking busy and all
Yes,
that
of
shit.
course.
So I want to buy her a first generation Kindle.
Yeah.
They have 3G.
Right.
So she can get email.
Right. Nice.
Because there's no monthly charge. But I don't want to pay for that. Why do I need that?
Uh-huh.
Because you get to talk to
That
people.
imitation was, you could see what your face looked like when you did that. Yeah.
So that's something I'm giving her.
I mean, I think you should give that
Because I'm
to
going
her.
insane.
Or it's just going to be another thing she doesn't use properly that will upset you even more.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just people that don't want to. Fortunately, and because he's listening now, he's fallen asleep at this point probably. But my dad listens to this show
Face down on the
every
floor.
night. What he does is he looks. He as a father would help out. Looks for my career on the ground while he's
Yeah.
listening to this. So he
Yeah.
stares into the carpet.
Isn't he just out in the backyard shoveling right now, trying to find your career?
Dude, he's such a fucking goer. I love that guy. He's so behind that, like, shit's bad when my dad's behind the band project.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he really is.
Oh,
When
that's
he
not
came and
good.
saw the band, it made him cry. And he
Can we call it the Marriage Destroyer, that tour?
If my proposal to my wife is like, if you can think of anything better than this, fucking, I'm all ears. I am all ears. I'm not doing this because I think it's going to solve it. I just don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there are just people that just don't want to join in, though. You know, it's that whole thing of like, I had a friend at school the other day that's like, he's a musician. He's like, I don't know, Twitter and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, here's the thing. You can avoid the future. It's happening. And that's where the people are.
Yeah.
You may not want them to be there.
That's where they are.
That doesn't work for you. But they're the people that are spending money and the people that are making bands and podcasts and entertainment and trends and clothing, they're all happening on the internet. That's where they mostly are.
By the way, did the drummer for Thrice explain why he went crazy last night?
And wanted to become a locust? I think he actually had his own, Riley, I think he had his own Mayan meltdown. Was it that great?
I thought either he was on like acid.
He might have
or
been.
someone took his phone. But the tweets were crazy.
They were.
Yeah.
I am a locust.
I am a locust was
I had to retweet that.
Yeah.
It doesn't even, like, I had a couple people go, why'd you retweet that? I'm like, don't, just back off my Riley. He was one of the very first people to write something nice about us.
Okay, so
He's in a good band from Thrice.
So here's the deal. I'll be dealing with my mom, which is, one thing that just drives me crazy, but I can do it. So my father is going to come.
Good.
On Christmas
We have a
Eve.
podcast to make after that.
But my sister wants me to leave the room.
For his whole visit? Is he coming like Santa, which is just a quick trip?
Yeah, that's all he ever does.
Does he bring a bag full of
booze?
That's all he brings?
No,
Does he bring
he has always a bottle of booze there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he brings gifts, but he's like the guy who only gets American-made gifts, so and he doesn't have a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So usually American-made gifts are really expensive. So he gets his stuff. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Like, so it's a frog that you can just put in the water. Like it doesn't. That's just a plastic frog. Yeah, he goes ribbon, and then an American flag pops out of his head. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, none of that is something a kid wants. Yeah, it's made in America. All right. I mean, we got that going for us.
Holy shit. I brought you that in a Ford Taurus. Look, I got, it's, after Obamacare, you can't buy a toy for anyone. Actually, it's still has yet to kick in, and it's pretty good if you got Crohn's disease, but I understand. I think it might actually be good for people with alcoholism.
What?
Pre-existing condition.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
It sounded like you were making
A judgment, a snap judgment based on no experience of my own other than this podcast?
Yeah.
That was exactly what I was doing it. And I was doing it in a sweater.
I love my daddy.
Yeah, I know you do. He's a good man. He's a solid dude. He's a solid dude.
So I'll have stories about that, I assume. I don't know how it's going to go. I assume it's going to go straight to gun control. And gun stuff and how I'm a ninny and,
Yeah, well, hopefully he'll purchase for Finn some toy guns to bring, so that way the issue will come up.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, just a tiny.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, then I have to step back and just let Heather handle it because then she would.
Today's my day. I got my play, AKA. What's up? Pop, pop, pop to the. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Every day my dad goes home, he says, today was a good day.
Of course he
I didn't
does.
have to use my AK. Every fucking day.
Every day.
Every goddamn day.
It was a good day.
Yeah.
I didn't have to use my AK.
I wonder what kind of shit, because he used to stock up on all kinds of food and canned goods, and for the millennium he had giant containers to put water in.
Yep.
And so much canned stew. So I wonder what I wonder if he prepped for the Mayan meltdown,
or he has to be stocking up on arms right now.
That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if he's getting arms because he had a pistol.
When he comes in and says Obama's coming for your cannons.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, your dad's buying ship cannons. They don't want you to have them.
What if he walks in and then says Obama's coming for this, and then he just takes off his pants and he has a heart on? That's a different movie, right?
It's a different gun for sure.
We're done.
You know how easy it is to roll a cannon into school? I hope you guys had a fucking awesome holiday. You've been incredibly kind to us. Amy Jo Boyle, thank you for the buttons.
Holiday
Everybody
hasn't
that
happened
sent
yet.
stuff.
This is pre-holiday.
Well, it's going to be, some people will have happened. Look, Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah.
Or whatever you celebrate or whatever you don't celebrate or whatever you hate. Some of you fucking hate this holiday.
Merry
I wish
Christmas,
you-
and for those of you who were of the tribe that killed him, congrats. Right, bro?
Yeah. Tap out. From the closet, I'm Greg Barrett. That's Dave Anthony. Glitter done.
Glitter done.